Hello, Adora Alfie here, and welcome back to Factorio Space Age Gleba Edition. So in the last episode, we kind of refactored the entire base, and it went from like down here all the way up to up here. And now we have kind of like a bus-based kind of system, I suppose. Well, I have a bit of a main bus that's processing all of the plant materials into mostly like bioflux, and then it's taking like the bioflux and the excess jelly and Yumako and turning that into iron ore and copper. And I know it looks a bit bare right now, but this is working way better than the system we had before. So I want to kind of get this fed a bit better, because right now the only reason why it's so empty is A, we don't have enough biochambers, which I need to resolve obviously, and B, I don't have enough plant like matter coming in, like Yumako and jelly, right? So we need to resolve that. So to do that, well, I kind of want to make more like artificial soil and stuff. Well, I want to make artificial soil. I haven't made any of it so far. But I could also do that by repositioning the... What is the sound? By repositioning the farms over here. Because I've put them intentionally on a spot that actually makes them worse at doing their job, I guess. So that is a thing. Oh, I have a lot of seeds as well. I can use the seeds to make more of like the plant and stuff, right? I mean, off the soil. So that is an option. I think, does yellow mean that I can plant more? Yeah, yellow means I can put more, right? So I could technically make this better, or I could put another one down, like... I need more green soil. But this one's over here. I guess, like, ideally, I'd want it to be, like, here or something, maybe? I could just put it, like, here. Or something. Like here. Here I think is pretty good, right? Or, wait. Up. Here is actually kind of perfect for not adding too much more in terms of soil. But like, this is all water, I think. So I'm gonna have to like do something creative with belts. Well, we're gonna have to figure something out there. Let's see. Okay, if I move this here, I could like branch this off at least, right? And have like something over there. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to do, right? I want to have a few more agricultural towers. I think like it's easier to put another agricultural tower. Like it's bad for like future-proofing it though, I think. Because like we want them evenly spaced probably. And this is just like a short-term solution to a long-term problem, I feel like. Might be better. Well, first of all, definitely need this upgraded so that there's more space for it to like unload stuff, and so it doesn't like rot in the machine itself, which I think is a problem that we have. Wait. It's not using this side right now. I could speed this up temporarily by doing that. And just like inserting it into there, right? Okay. I can't wait to like get construction bots, because like building stuff in places where we need landfill is gonna get exponentially easier once we get construction bots. There we go. Hopefully that can keep up with demand. Maybe perhaps. I could probably fit another one here. There and there. And like a regular belt here. Okay, so hopefully that keeps up with demand. I'll think about like what I want to do about the agricultural towers. We look like we have a lot of seeds right now. Okay, maybe not as many as I thought. But getting more soil might not be as feasible. This does make 10 soil. For like 2 seeds, that's quite a good exchange rate, I think, right? So maybe I'll take 20 and try and make a bunch of this. It needs a lot of nutrients. I'll go yoink some nutrients from my factory. I'm gonna do that, I suppose. I should also probably put down some radar, like, around here to just, like, keep an eye on things. Boop. And maybe some defenses. I am getting a little bit nervous about that, honestly. We'll do, like, the bare minimum of, like, 2 towers for now. Lord of the Rings, the 2 towers and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back once we have, like, a slightly better setup, I suppose, for everything. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I'm back with some artificial Yumako soil, and I guess these are the places I can put them down. Well, I'm gonna probably just like paint a few of these areas and then there isn't like anything else here that I need to worry about, right? That's gonna harvest. It probably harvested everything else it can, I think. So we should probably be good on that front. I just need to... Let me get like 3x3s and try and like paint this in a little bit. Like there, there. That just needs a little bit more. Same here. I can't use that tile unfortunately, but that's fine. That needs a little bit more, that needs more. And this should help quite a bit. I might be able to get all of this, honestly, at this rate. Yeah. Oh. We even got like one left over. I'm just gonna put it here. Why not? There we go. Oh, copper. So that should help a lot. We can't reach these plants, so we should be fine. But that should help a lot with Yumiko production for sure. I need to do something about like the seeds getting backed up as well. I'll do it like upstream. I don't need to do it all the way down here, probably. I could do like a chest or something at some point. But for now, that should speed up Yumiko production. I'm gonna go do the same thing with Jelly Nut as well. Okay, so for Jelly Nut, we basically just want to do the same thing. I already put some inserters down to help with that. Maybe I'll put like a radar here, and I want to put some gun turrets down too, but let's see where we can put the Yumiko... Not Yumiko, Jelly Nut soil first, right? I do want to take advantage of these spots that are almost like filled up. Yeah, like I only need to place one over there for it to be useful. Like that's not bad too. That's already being used. Oh yeah, just one there. And same here. Same here. Like there's a lot of like good efficient spots for us to fill in. And unfortunately I can't use that side. That's fine. I can't use that spot either. I can fill this in, and I think the rest is like pretty much like just full tiles that need filling. So we probably can't get everything, and I'll just do the ones nearby. Boop, boop, and boop. That's good enough for now. That should increase our jelly nut production significantly too. Now for the turrets, where can I fit them? I do want them nearby. I guess I can put them here. Oh, I could fit one like right there if I have just a smidge of landfill. Like I need like a bit over there, perhaps. Well, I can't, so I'm gonna put a turret elsewhere then. So that goes up to here-ish, right? Is that outside of the range? It is. Perfect. And how far do you go in the other direction? There. Can we put like a turret on this side as well? I just want to like have my bases covered, I guess, for defenses. I'll put one like here as well. It's not gonna be perfect until we... I mean, I do ideally want like better turrets, right? But for the time being, that should hopefully give us some defenses and like reduce the amount of damage like this stuff takes, right? So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, now that we've increased the production of Jelly Nut and Yumiko, let's go and like work on building the rest of the bus, because all those smelters are getting awfully backed up right now. I do need more fuel as well, but to unlock like a more efficient fuel, we do need to do a bit more research, I think. I think we need blue signs for rocket fuel. Rocket fuel from Jelly, yeah. So that takes blue signs, yes. So we don't quite have that yet. Coal might be, well, not coal, charcoal, right? I think was it not charcoal? Carbon. Carbon might be a better option. How do we make carbon actually? That's probably like chemical science too. T. Carbon. Carbon? Wait, what's before this? Agricultural science? What's before? Wait, where's like making carbon? Can I already make carbon? Wait a second. Carbon. I can't make carbon. Wait, let me check. Not this. Factoriopedia. Carbon. How do we make carbon? We can make it using coal and sulfuric acid, or alternate recipes. Alternate recipes. Burnt spoilage. Can I already do this? Carbon is significantly more efficient at storing fuel. However, it does take nutrients, right? Can I like get the spoilage like processed fast enough? Because right now I have like a burning thingy over here, right? There's nutrients over here. I don't have enough biochambers, but do we have we do have the recipe for it. That might not be a bad shot. Like, taking all from excess spoilage and turning it into carbon and using that like as fuel, right? Might be kind of nice. I'll have to think about it. Definitely will have to think about it. But for the time being, I know I'm like burning a lot of like spoilage here, but that's just to prevent like things from getting backed up, honestly. I could reroute these belts. Let's do that. Let's reroute these belts and have them like go... Wait. Have them go like down to the giant like belt over here that's like burning stuff, right? In which case, you probably want to go this way. So yeah, we could do something along those lines, I suppose. I know that's kind of ugly, but please bear with me. Yeah, that's better, right? Marginally. So I don't know how much like throughput we need for this. A lot, definitely, but yeah. I'll try and figure something out. Well, I've devised whether or not this is supposed to be, I suppose, to try and like merge these belts a little bit better. Maybe I'll like put another splitter like here or something. Maybe that will help a little bit. But hopefully that like kind of like takes the flow of spoilage, I guess, from up there. And also all the extra like products that we can't like use up in our factory. And burns it a bit more efficiently, hopefully. But we'll see, we'll see. Honestly, upgrading to red belts will be such a huge upgrade. I should probably try and work towards that. Let's try and research logistics too. I have a bunch of labs with me and a bunch of science sitting around. We might have enough actually. How much does it cost? 200? I do have enough. I'm just gonna do that, I suppose. Since we are just waiting on that for no reason, right? So boop, 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 boop. Let me try and split this a bit more evenly. Yeah, that seems good. And boop, 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 perhaps? We'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm just gonna let those run for a bit. And we will... Oh, this is probably not what I wanted. We'll figure something out. They should be able to finish that science, that research for sure. Yeah, we're burning more stuff here because we can't like burn it fast enough here because like, we don't actually have any actual production going. I made some short-term steel processing over here too, which basically just like is hand-fed right now, but like it takes fuel from these belts, so I don't need to fuel them at least. But it'll give us some steel to get started with the rest of everything. Also, the next thing I'm worried about is scaling up everything is going to make our pollution cloud spread, and we're going to get attacked more often, so I might want to like take out a few bases sooner than later, right? Is what I was thinking. So I might do like a bit of like rudimentary ammo production before I do anything else. I'll see what I can do. And there we go. So now we have a bit of consumption. I also set up steel production, and hopefully this is like a decent amount of ammo to get us started in clearing up biters and stuff. I'm not sure how I want to take care of the pentapods, especially the big ones, right? Because they like strafe around and stuff. I'm not sure if like gun turrets are gonna be good enough to take care of them. Oh, we ran out of science as well. Oh, I probably need to balance like the science in the labs, I guess, because I think we had like 200 science, right? So we might be able to get that done, hopefully, because red logistics would be so good. I want to set up like red belt production maybe around here or something, because we only need like iron to make red belt, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? Maybe steel at most, but let's see. Yeah, we just need to reshuffle these a little bit. Boop, boop. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And you have way too much, put some over there. You have way too much, put some over there. And you have way too much. Boop. There we go, balanced. You could use some more over here. And you could use like 2 more. I'm trying to use this up efficiently. I guess that needs more. There we go. Okay. So that should get us red signs, hopefully. I'm gonna go take out some biter nests in the meantime, because the biters are being a bit bitey, I suppose. for lack of a better term. I should probably put a belt bouncer on the Yumako and stuff too. Maybe like around here. I'll put like belt bouncers around here. Boop, boop. But yeah, let's get around to taking care of some biters because like a pollution cloud is getting very far. Is that an egg raft? That might be an egg raft. Maybe more. Whatchamacallit. I can get more biolabs finally. Oh, I want to go take a look. So it is an egg raft. Let's go and approach it really slowly. It doesn't have any strafers or anything, luckily. I want to put some gun turrets down here so I can fall back if I need to. And let's just take it out. There we go. Wait. Gun turret! Nice. And that should probably give me, is it just one egg, really? One singular pentapod egg? Sad times, sad times. We do have like 15 minutes on this. I'm gonna take out this other nest and I'll be back to base after that. So, since we kind of need to deal with these biters and also these freaking egg rafts, which the reason apparently I was having so much trouble is because there's like a base with both of them, right? And they have a chance of spawning medium stompers and medium strafers, which I don't want to deal with. So I think I might like try and get a bit more firepower. I want to get tanks, but tanks I think need chemical science as well as military science, which means I'm gonna have to probably try and work towards that. What else like do we have for decent like tech, I guess, for defenses? I mean, even like energy shield and stuff is a bit rough. Defenders maybe? I'm not sure. Like, we either way need to get into military science, definitely. If I can get into military science and get like energy shield and defenders and stuff, and maybe something along those lines, we should be a bit better off. What do we need to get like character health? Character health would actually be... Oh, that takes utility packs. That's kind of nasty. Okay. Anyway, I want to try and get like green and red science like set up again over here like I did before. And I'll be back once that's ready to go. So the solution I came up with for taking out... Oh my god. Yeah, let's respawn. These nests, right? Is just to run at them with like a bunch of ammo and armor. And to do that basically. I did set up some defenses, but I'm not intending on surviving, I suppose. Oh my god, okay, I need another SMG to do that again. Give me some more... What do I need for an SMG anyway? Iron and copper. Should be able to get that. There we go. We have ammo. Yeah, there we go. And I also want like heavy armor if I can. That's kind of expensive though. I mean, I could afford it, I suppose. Oh, it's gonna be a waste, but... might as well. There we go. And I'm gonna try and like do that a few more times perhaps and see if we can get anywhere with that. There we go, we got the next one as well. And I'm gonna try and get the biter nest. Okay, we didn't manage to get the biter nest, but that's fine. I can lure the rest of them away and probably take out the biter nest. With like the stuff that I have down here. Because I want to spawn with a pistol, I can just load them back. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. There we go, I got some of my stuff back. Oh, so many eggs! Oh, okay. So apparently that's the way to go, we just keep running into them until they die. There we go. Got the rest of my stuff back. But yeah, that was pretty good. We didn't actually lose anything as well. And I got 18 eggs out of that. Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna be able to make so many... Yeah, I want to be able to make so many freaking spawners. Well, not spawners, bio labs? Bio chambers out of that, right? Okay, let's make a few more repair packs. So I don't need to actually make repair packs. I have them over here. I put all my stuff in these chests over here while I went and ran into the... whatchamacallit? Enemies over there, right? Okay. But I want to clean this area up a little bit. And we'll see what we can do about expanding. I do probably want to take out a few more bases as well. Now that I know how to take them out, I guess. Kind of like consistently. I'm not gonna say effectively, but yeah. It does work though. If you guys have like any other better like plans on how I could take them out without like taking losses, because like if I do that, the only thing I'm losing is myself. Meanwhile, like if I try like turret creep, right, I lose a lot of turrets and stuff because they can just walk over turrets and stuff, and it's kind of hard to like not lose turrets against the pentapods, right? Versus like when you're doing turret creep versus biters. But yeah, I need to figure something out that works a bit better than that. Hopefully, we'll see. So I got the rest of the bio chambers made as well. And I have 25 biochambers now after all those eggs we got from that base, which is really good. The base over here is concerning me as well. I took out the base that was over there before. I think we're okay for bases for now. So I guess it's time to make some progress with tech, perhaps? We are kind of low on, like, green science right now. And I think that's mainly just because of our iron input is really low. I could try and improve it a little bit by, like, making another, like, set of chambers to make more iron ore. But I think, like, the main issue right now actually might be our belts being too slow. Because the iron ore is coming in, but, like, this can consume, I think, a red belt of iron ore coming in, and we are like splitting a yellow belt between both steel and iron production, so I could probably do something about that. Yeah, let's get some red belts made, I suppose, and try and upgrade that line. Okay, so I've got a bit of a jank set up to make red belts. It is making red belts, like, at a decent clip right now, and I'm, like, diverting all of the iron to make red belts. It has a limit of 2 stacks, so it's not that bad, hopefully. But that is happening. Let me take this apart. We don't need this here anymore. They're just trying to, like, get rid of all this extra copper that we had stockpiled. But okay, so that's going. I am diverting iron to make iron before, well, iron ore to make iron before it makes whatchamacallit as well, steel. So that's happening as well. And let's start upgrading these belts, because, like, that's the main thing that's holding us back, I think. So, oh, this is gonna be a bit tricky. I don't have as many splitters as I'd like, I guess. I don't have that many red splitters right now. I want to upgrade like a few of them. Maybe I'll make more. Yeah, we definitely want like red splitters here. I need one more, I think, after that. And there we go. The other downside to this is like we won't have enough time for all of this to turn into iron ore. I might have to like add an extra loop or something somewhere. No, not really a loop, but like an extra area for it to kind of buffer out into iron ore. But I think it should be okay, because like not like it's gonna take the bacteria and like get gunked up or anything, right? I think we should be fine on that front. Okay, let's see how... Yeah, it is like taking bacteria all the way down here. Kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it is, I suppose. The only other thing we could do is I could have like a long like loop that it goes through. Not a loop, but like a long area that it just like goes through. It just sits in until it gets everything turned into iron ore. But I think it's okay. Trying to get some underground belts. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, there we go, and almost done. So if I have this go here, I need one more underground. Fine. It takes long to make those because they're expensive in terms of like gears and stuff. But once we're done with that, they should be running at full clock. Well, we don't need that actually. Yeah, we don't need that because... I mean, it would be nice to have actually, now that I think about it. So let's actually get that in. That way, like, we'll get more iron coming in here, like, using up all of the furnaces, hopefully. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, the bacteria showing up here is a bit of a pain, but, like... I don't know if, like, adding something to give it enough time to turn into iron ore will help, actually. Because regardless, it's gonna get here and turn into iron ore, right? I guess? It's just gonna limit how much we can send on this belt, I think. But hopefully that's not an issue. I did increase the amount of capacity we have. Another thing these, like, inserters have an issue with is unloading all of the spoilage. Because it gets rid of all of the bacteria first, and the spoilage kind of, like, just accumulates. The spoilage is from... I think it's just from, like, nutrients rotting. Yeah. Because, like, a lot of nutrients that get here are kind of on the low side, so, like, yeah, we do have a lot of nutrient rot. I could have this set to freshest first to prevent picking up bad nutrients, but, like, it's a lot of bad nutrients. I think I'm making too many nutrients, honestly. I might want to, like, cut nutrient production. So, just, like, cancel the recipe for that. And we'll just sit on, like, one biochamber for nutrients. I think, like, yeah, that should be okay. Other than that, we should be able to like get some green science going soon too. Right now it's like using all the iron to make a bunch of red belts, right? But that's fine. I can cancel this as priority now, so that it makes science as well, because we have more iron coming in. Yeah, that sounds good. Hmm, not too bad so far. I guess the other thing, well, we are researching some stuff too. I guess I probably want to research a few more things. Automobilism would be nice. I'm not sure if the car will help, because, like, there's a lot of swamp, right? So I'm not sure if I can drive the car around everywhere. Plus, like, all the plants and stuff. So the car is a bit dubious, on Gleba. Hmm. We probably want to aim towards, like, more types of science, I guess. Coal synthesis. Sulfur, carbon, water. We need that for military science, unfortunately. Oh, sulfur processing. How do we make sulfur? Oh, spoilage and bioflux make sulfur, okay. And then we can make sulfuric acid. And then we need sulfuric acid. How do we make plastic? Bioflux and numerical mash makes plastic. So we need to make more, like, processing areas to make, like, these things on our Gleba bus, right? I guess? It's interesting that we have, like, a Gleba bus, and then, like, a non-Gleba bus, I guess. Oh. Hmm. Well, for the time being, we have like quite a few belts and stuff, stockpile too. I can use those elsewhere, like to upgrade the rest of the space, because this will definitely benefit from having like higher throughput belts. Very much so, I think. Mm. But we do need the other components to be like red as well, not just the belt. Okay, yeah. I could probably expand this and have it be a bit longer to make a bit more iron ore, I guess. We'll see. Oh, that needs to be upgraded too. So there are a lot of things I can do. But I think I might wrap up this video here. And I'll be back in the next one. We'll try and like further improve this base, get maybe like the other types of science going too, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!